Hey everyone, welcome to Houston Veteran Home Buyers. My name is Lucas and I'm actually a 15-year disabled Navy veteran. Been in real estate for about 5 years. I created this channel to help vets and military families understand how to use their VA loan benefits to buy homes smarter, especially here in the Houston area. Now before we jump in, I'll be completely honest. Making YouTube videos isn't something that I normally do. I'm much more used to being out there, working one-on-one with clients, than talking here on camera. So I appreciate you being here, and I hope these videos do continue to get better over time. Now what I do have is a real passion for helping veterans, and my goal is to help as many vets as possible buy a home for the absolute best price using their VA loan with as little out of pocket as possible, ideally with nothing down. This is the first video of many where I'm going to break down this process in a simple, real-world way. If you're getting out of the military, recently separated, or using your VA loan for the first time, this channel's for you. Now I've transitioned, I've used my own VA loan multiple times, so I understand the process, and my goal is to get back to help as many vets as possible in the home ownership process. Now in today's video, I really want to just walk you through the process of how to use your VA loan, because there's a lot of misinformation out there that actually stops vets from even trying to use their VA loan in the first place. Now the first thing, the VA home loan is backed by the VA, the Department of Veterans Affairs. You know, it's not a complicated thing that people think that it is. You hear the VA loan and they think it's a government handout. It's nothing like that. It's really there designed to help those that have served get into a home more affordably. Now, a couple of the benefits, you don't have private mortgage insurance, which can actually save you hundreds of dollars each month compared to other loan types like conventional loans or FHA loans. Step one is actually determining your eligibility for a VA loan. Now, if you've served active duty, if you've been in the reserves or National Guard, you probably qualify for the VA loan. You just need to check your certificate of eligibility. If you're able to pull that up, you can see yourself and see how much entitlement you have. Don't worry if you can't. A lender can actually pull that up for you. It's an easy process, so don't stress if you can't do that right now. We can help you with that as well. Now, step two is actually getting pre-approved for the loan. Working with a lender that's savvy with VA loans is very important. A good lender can actually go out, they'll pull your credit, they'll tell you how much you can qualify for, how much your monthly payments are with tax, with insurance. It won't be exact, but it'll give you a really good idea of how much your monthly payment will be, which is really important. And then they'll tell you how much you can afford. So instead of going to look at houses in a certain price range, you know what your pre-approval is and then what your payment will be. So sticking in that is really important when you go out there to look for homes. Now, step three is connecting with the real estate agent that understands VA loans and the local market. Now, with VA loans, it's important to understand how the market works. There's appraisals that go into it, conditions of the property that's important. So working with a good agent will save you time, stress, and money at the end. Now comes the fun part, actually going out house hunting. So once you find that perfect home, what you're going to do is put in an offer. Now, if the offer is accepted, you'll do an inspection, do an appraisal, and what that appraisal is to make sure that the house is actually worth what you offered on it. They'll also check during that appraisal the condition of the home, make sure it's livable. Now, if something is found during that appraisal, that doesn't mean that it ends the process there. A lot of times it's not a big deal and it can be fixed at a later date. Now, while all this is happening kind of in the background during this whole process, the lender is actually working on your loan, getting you approved, which is an important part of the process. So once you get to the end, basically signing paperwork, doing the funding of the home, the lender's done a lot of that legwork in the back to make sure that the money's there, it's funded, and all of that. So there's gonna be a lot of paperwork, a lot of things to do. They pull a lot of information, but the lender is working on that. So when you actually do and you close on the home, everything is done by that time. Then it's closing time. So basically you're gonna go in, sign some paperwork, get the keys, and that's when this whole process went from a dream into home ownership. Now the goal of this channel is to make this process feel less confusing and more doable. So in future episodes, we'll go through things like closing costs, common mistakes that veterans make, and what the Houston market looks like, new construction versus resale. There's a lot that goes into buying a home, so we're here for you. So if you're a veteran thinking about buying a home in the Houston area, this channel's for you. And we'll have a lot more content coming out to help you through that process. So if you want to talk about your specific situation, you can give me a call, send me a text, or use a link below this video to schedule a call with me. Even if you're not ready to purchase, we can get on a call so I can walk you through what the VA process looks like, what it's like to get a loan, really any questions that you have. Not everybody's ready to purchase now. I've worked with people that have been 2-3 years out, and I'm here when they're ready. So yeah, definitely feel free. Send me a text, give me a call, schedule a call. We're here for you. So thanks for watching Houston Veteran Home Buyers, and I'll see you in the next episode.